Watch, Mama. Check it out. Hey, Mama, I got your watch. Brand new, brand new. Hey, you ever seen things like this? This is brand new. What you out? Yeah, well, almost like you, Mama.
I've been evicted. They're condemning my place. When? 2 weeks, they're putting me and my babies out on the street to make condominiums.
You better talk to the housing authority.
$300,000 for that lousy neighborhood.
You should talk to the housing authority.
I did.
And?
They gave me a bunch of forms.
Yes.
I can't read them. They don't make sense. It's all law talk.
Right. This is legal aid. Now, if it takes too long, find your emergency housing.
Well, okay. But you know, I have to have...
We'll find the emergency housing.
2 bedrooms, Mrs. Scarlett. I gotta have second.
Good morning. It's almost noon. Hey, Carlin.
Take the dice. You got a shot at 10 grand. Go ahead.
Come on, big numbers. Come on.
Oh, 6.
I'll take the 6.
Take the 6, she said.
Come on, something double. Come on.
Coffee, tea, or a double. Rolls a 5 instead.
5.
5. Okay, that's it.
Come on, big numbers, big numbers.
Double. I was just going to say, you're doing well in clearing out that middle line there. You've got double twos to
Don't worry, Cindy. It only feels like you're going to die.
Big numbers, come on.
Biggies. 5 is a 2 and 3 automatic. I don't like that.
I don't
I don't like that at all.
So how much you win today, Terry?
Big numbers, big numbers.
7 to a 10, and 9 is a good one.
Okay.
Pretty good.
You got an 8 and a 1 or a
I'll take the 8-1.
9. 8-1.
Ooh, he's gorgeous.
Get rid of that 1. Doesn't want to get into trouble. 7 and 9.
All right,
Come on.
9.
10 is no good. I'll take the marker. Try it again. 7 or 9. You have to come through
Come
this
on,
time.
7 or 9.
7 or 9. Oh, shucks is good also. But $700 more for you, and that takes you to $4,200. Congratulations. Take a break. And while you're taking a break, we'll take a break. And we will return to introduce a new player and also to add some prizes to our board right after this.
All right.
Hi. Who's this?
Jerry Boyd. His old man got drunk and put his mother in the hospital.
The duty worker should be right back.
He's interviewing. The child placement has someone on the way.
All right, go on. How did I get so lucky?
Well, I heard you'll take on anything in the name of family services.
That's a vicious lie.
Hello.
Hello. Hi there. You know how to type? You do, huh? Cute. He's Jerry Boyd, and he's a brave boy, aren't you? I met him. Oh, what happened to the stockbroker you're supposed to be in love with this week? Commodities. That doesn't mean I can't look. Let's get a clean piece of paper and see just how well you can type.
I need the phone. I'm trying to call my mom. Listen, go out back and see if Marty's still there, okay? Susan? park attractions?
Listen, I've got to talk to my mom. I really want to.
Listen, your mom wouldn't have sent you here if she didn't have her hands full, okay? Now go get Marty. I need him. Admissions, please.
Joan wants you. Joan needs you.
Yeah, right away. Thanks.
Valued at $7,500.
I call the ambulance for Ellen, and this one's shooting up again.
I want some more, Marty.
Shut up.
Why do you have to sell to her?
Oh, man, you're so stupid. I don't pay for it. We got a little secret, your old man and me.
Shut up!
Don't, Marty. Marty, don't.
Go take care of Ellen. Go on.
Be sure and join all the rest of us right here on NBC television.
What's so funny, Dummy?
Now what are we going to do with her, huh? What are we going to do? You know we don't get paid for junkie babies, Marty. Shut up!
First column is going to...
Marty?
Make it stop. I hate it.
It's pretty good stuff. Here you go. Bye-bye, Jerry. Thank you.
Yes, Kate Carlin, please.
Kate Carlin, hello. Hello? Hello?
Carlin?
Yes, speaking. Who's this?
Cindy. Cindy Carlson.
Cindy, how are you?
I'm in trouble.
Shoplifting?
No, real trouble. I ran away from this place and I can't go back. I just...
No, okay, now wait a minute. Slow down. What place?
I can't. It hurts. Please, miss, please help me.
Who hurt you, Cindy? Where are you? Where are you?
Western something, I don't know. But I can't stay here.
Where's your mother?
I don't know, her phone's busy.
Listen, can you get home?
Can
you make it home, Cindy?
I could try. Yeah, I can try.
Okay, good girl. Now I'll meet you there. Okay?
Okay. I'll try.
Bye-bye.
Where's Mom?
Ma, she's here. Gross.
I hate that place. I don't care about anything.
Well, what'd you expect?
Go do your homework
I don't have it.
and make some up. It'll be okay. They'll take care of you.
Ma, I can't have my baby.
Cindy, you already promised.
Well, I changed my mind.
We've already spent some of the money. How am I supposed to pay it back? Be a good girl, okay? And when this is over, Westfield said we can go away someplace special. You pick.
I want to keep the baby.
No! You're just a baby yourself. I'd have to take care of it. I won't go through that again.
I'll quit school.
No.
I'll get a job.
No!
Ma, don't make me go back to that place. I want to be with you.
Don't be stupid! It's bad enough you got pregnant barely 14 years old. You're lucky. Somebody's willing to pay you for your mistake.
I'm a mistake.
It's stupid to quit school and raise a kid.
Why, you did it.
You won't end up like me.
Darling, I want you far, far away.
Ma, I'm so scared.
Good. Now you're far away, and now I can wash my
Cindy,
hands.
we're worried about you.
Ma?
How far apart are they?
She just had one.
She could have screwed everything up.
She's scared. Can't you see that?
Westfield won't pay if there's any trouble. He'll just say he doesn't even know you. You'll see. Joan, I'm at Cindy's, so call Southside for an ambulance, will you? She's going into heavy labor.
Don't hurt her! You want me to handle this or what?
No, please, don't leave me alone. I don't want to.
What's going on here? Cindy?
Who the hell is she?
Our social worker.
Oh, great.
The baby's coming. It's coming. Oh.
Janet, where's the phone?
I already called for an ambulance. Everything's been taken care of, right, Cindy?
Get away from me, the both of you.
I'll try to make her comfortable. Quiet, people. Right over here, lay on the bed. It's gonna be all right.
Cindy must have called her.
Can't you shut those kids up?
Wait, Marty! Where are you going? You made a deal with us.
It's okay. Hang on.
I can wait.
It's okay, Cindy. It'll be okay. Now, let me just see what I can do to help you, okay?
It hurts.
I'll bet it does, honey. Just try to relax, all right?
I can't wait. Please help me. I can't wait.
Okay, Janet! Janet!
It hurts. Stop it.
Janet! Janet! Janet, where are you? help me out. We can do this together, okay? 1, 2, 3. Bear down.
I can't.
Yes, you can. Now, come on.
I can't.
Yes, you can. Now, shape up, kid. You can do it. Breathe, breathe. There. That's it. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. You're doing just fine, Cindy. Good. Good. It's coming. I can see the head. Good girl. Good girl. You're doing just fine. It's coming. Yes. All right, honey. Okay. All right. Good. 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 Okay. Okay. Good. Good. It's all over with her. It's all over. You did it. Honey, you did it.
Is it okay? What is it?
It's a girl.
What's wrong with her?
Nothing. She's beautiful.
Can I see?
Yeah. You did great, kid. You did great, kid.
Are you sure it's okay? It looks kind of weird.
I know. Isn't it wonderful?
Well, looky here. A little impatient, weren't we? Let's see how this little one's doing, huh?
Mama, did you see? It's a little girl.
She's real nice, honey.
We'll just tie off the cord, and then we're gonna get you and your little girl right to the hospital so you can get Harry, call ahead for special admissions.
How did you know what to do? I didn't. I didn't know. I mean, it just... Cindy needed help, and we did it together.
Well, I would have fainted. I'd have just fainted. I mean, I had to leave the room with my dog head puppies.
Miss Scarlett, I don't know nothing about birthing babies.
Hi, Louie.
Hi, Louie.
Here.
Excuse me.
Hey, how's Cindy and the baby doing anyway?
Oh, just fine. I think I'm going to pay him another visit tonight.
After hours? Isn't that just a little above and beyond the call of duty?
Yeah.
I suppose, but this isn't exactly an ordinary experience. What's good, Louie?
Me.
What's cheap?
Talk.
I'll have a chili burger and some cottage cheese.
Outstanding.
Tostada.
Brilliant. Tostada and a chili burger.
You know, I remember thinking that getting Cindy through it was all that mattered. Just get it over with. And then I looked down at this funny little squirming person in my hands. Ooh, and I realized that nothing was over at all. It was just beginning.
Katie, is that a maternal longing I hear?
No, not really. I just hadn't thought about babies since Michael and I split up. He always wanted a family.
You didn't?
Not then. Not with him. Oh, he left me well off, and he wasn't a monster or anything like that.
Oh, they never are. Once the divorce is final.
Cute. You know, Claire, Cindy is only 14 years old. She's already a mother. Boy, that must be frightening.
Ellen's baby got a big send-off, and Cindy Carlton's baby will be released as soon as the Stricklands get here.
What about the St. Louis couple?
Take too long for them to get here. The less time that Cindy has to think about it, the better. Now, St. Louis can have the next baby. That's Susan McAvady, isn't it?
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
Marty, don't you think you ought to tell Mr. Westfield?
I can handle it. I can handle it.
Dr.
Cradle 911, please. Dr. Cradle 911.
There's something wrong with the girl. I'll find out about it sooner or later.
She's doing drugs. Heroin.
Terrific.
What about Susan?
She's of no use to me now.
But if we cut her off, as soon as she hits the streets, everything's going to come down on us.
Marty, you got a little problem that you can't handle here?
Nah, I can handle it.
Well, you do that. Now, the next time you relocate the home, she doesn't go.
Dr. Goodwin, please report to
We're here, Mr. Westfield.
Oh.
Dr. Goodwin to emergency.
The Stricklands are here. Marty, would you do me a favor? Stop getting involved with the merchandise. It's costing me too much money. There she is. Go ahead, Mrs. Strickland. She won't break.
Yeah.
Huh? There you go. Well, what do you think?
She's lovely, isn't she, darling?
Well, she really is tiny.
The nurse will carry her downstairs for you.
The phone call came as quite a surprise.
Well, I knew how anxious you were. Besides, this baby is just perfect for you.
Could we meet the mother?
That's not a good idea, Mrs. Strickland. You know, she knew who you were. She could just show up on your doorstep 5 or 10 years from now and could create problems. No, Cindy's a lovely girl. A student, you know. Yes, honors list, the whole thing. Boyfriend's an athlete, one of those big, strapping guys. They were talking about marriage, but their parents finally convinced them that at their age it was a pretty foolish thing to do, you know.
I wanted to keep my baby.
She'll have a good home.
She'd have a good home with me.
Look, maybe you can talk some sense to her. She agreed to it months ago.
Orderly Roberts, emergency.
Cindy,
Orderly Roberts,
honey, I'm sure that your baby has found a lovely home. Adopted parents are checked out very carefully by the county. Who was your counselor?
There wasn't one. It was done privately. And what do you mean?
They bought my baby.
You make me sick. They paid for the doctor bills, hospital room, food, clothes. We didn't have to go to the county and beg for money. She agreed to everything.
Cindy?
I was mixed up then. I didn't know how much I would want to keep her.
Fine. But you can't keep her in my house.
Listen, why don't you get some rest, okay? Let me check it out.
Can you help me?
Cindy, I thought I'd find you in your room. How you feeling? Bob Westfield.
Hey, Carlin, Family Services.
Oh. I was in the hospital on some other business, but I couldn't leave without finding out how my girl's doing.
Are you her doctor?
Oh, Lord, no, I'm an attorney.
He's the one that sold them my baby.
Cindy.
Dr. Jennings, I see you.
Cindy, I know you'll find this hard to understand, but right now, sweetheart, your emotions are a little out of control. Now, that's a physical fact of childbirth. You just give yourself a few days and you'll see how silly this is. We'll talk then, okay?
Maybe there's some place that we can talk.
Oh, sure. Call me at my office.
Mr. Westfield, why don't we just get it over with right now?
All quite legal. And it should have no effect on the carpenter's welfare eligibility, if that's your concern.
It's not. My concern is the mental and emotional well-being of my clients, Mr. Westfield.
Then you can't possibly believe that that infant would be better off with Cindy than with the love and the security of a two-parent home.
Well, I'm open-minded. In fact, I'd like to meet them. Just set Cindy's mind at ease.
Oh, I'm afraid that's not possible. They're insisting on strict anonymity, for their sake as well as the baby.
How are they selected?
Well, I've interviewed them a number of times. Cindy was given all the background, except the names, of course. She never hesitated. And the Department of Adoptions goes through everything after the petition's filed. I hope you'll excuse me. I do have an appointment.
Sure. Thank you very much for your time. I'm sure that we'll be seeing each other again.
I must say, I'm disturbed, Miss Carlin, that someone from your department is willing to have a taxpayer support a 14-year-old girl and her illegitimate baby. Unless you have a choice for them other than welfare.
Part of my job, Mr. Westfield, is to protect the rights of that girl and her baby against exploitation. And since she's asking for my help, it's my responsibility to investigate this and then advise her.
Well, you're a very bright lady, Miss Carlin. I'm sure you'll do what's best for everyone.
Morning.
Good morning, Claire.
Morning. Hey, want some? Like a perfect paperweight.
I think I'll pass. You got a second?
Sure.
Didn't you used to go with the guy in adoptions?
Did I ever?
Why? Well, I need to find out about adopting privately, what the laws are. Do you still speak to him?
Not since his wife found out. Hey, wait a minute. He had this friend.
Yeah.
Perfect guy.
Excuse me, Sergeant Prill?
I'm at lunch.
Well, so am I. Kate Carlin, Department of Family Services.
Carlin. Kate Carlin.
The same Kate Carlin whose phone calls you haven't returned all morning.
That Kate Carlin.
Oh, I won't take much of your time.
Gee, why don't you have a seat?
I'm interested in finding out about private adoptions.
You married?
No.
Well, wait till you get a husband. Single parents got it rough.
One of my clients has agreed to a private adoption, and she's having some second thoughts.
Independent.
Pardon?
The state of California refers to them as independent adoption.
Oh, excuse me, independent adoptions. Anyway, I would like to give her my best advice. I just need to know what the facts are first.
Miss Carlin, I think you better speak with my partner. She loves to talk.
It's fine with me. When will she be back?
Next week. She's in Mexico. Honeymoon. All right. What facts?
Well, what are her rights? The natural mother, I mean.
Depends on the agreement. Who's the broker?
Ever heard of Robert Westfield?
Come on. Let's have some lunch. You know, you've met Westfield, so you know he's smart. Very smart. Definitely one of the slickest.
That doesn't surprise me.
You gonna eat that pickle?
Oh, here, help yourself.
Can't anything be done about him, about this whole business of private, independent adoptions?
Well, there are legit attorneys, you know, who handle adoptions. Trouble is that the demand's so high, it's tough for some of them to not to take advantage.
Well, couldn't Cindy's case be above board?
Not likely, not with Westfield. He's getting too rich off the business to be going by the book.
Well, what kind of money are we talking about?
Hundreds of thousands.
You're kidding. And he keeps coming up with the goods.
He pays girls to get pregnant. Brings them in from out of state, from Europe. And he caters to couples with money. They gotta have lots of money because they almost always want a nice white baby. And that's hard to find in a public adoption.
How does he get away with it?
You know, one of the first things a really good attorney learns about the law is how to get around it. He's vulnerable under the Slavery Act, but it's a tough conviction. We practically have to catch him handing over the baby with one hand and taking the money with the other. Westfield's too smart to ever let that happen. We put the heat on him, but never been able to pin anything. Look, I've got to attend to something.
Well, there's nothing you can do?
You got any ideas? I ran out a long time ago. Miss Carlin, a couple spends $30,000 to $40,000 on a baby. It's got to mean something.
Sure, it means they've got money, which has nothing to do with parenting.
I mean, I have seen physically and emotionally battered kids all over this city, including the affluent areas. At least Cindy should have a choice.
Forget it. Westfield's way out of your league.
If she had been raped, would you say, forget it? The rapist shouldn't be brought to justice?
Haven't you noticed that justice has very little to do with the law?
The law is an agreement. It's for human beings. It's human beings agreeing to protect other human beings. We're talking about a week-old baby and a 14-year-old girl.
My wife. I light a candle every day.
It's your mother, Catherine. Don't forget Uncle Eddie's birthday Sunday. Everyone's coming in the afternoon to watch the game on TV. We'll barbecue steaks after. Call me later or tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Hey, Carl. This is Keith Sherman. I work with your Uncle Eddie, and I met your folks at his place last night. Seems that they asked me to this little party for him on Sunday. And your mother said I should give you a call, that maybe we could go together, you know? So call me tomorrow at my office. Same number as Eddie's, extension 36. Bye. Keep looking behind you, Kate Carlin. You won't see me, but I'm gonna be there. Keep looking behind you, Kate Carlin. You won't see me, but I'm gonna be there.
I didn't know who else to call, Miss Carlin. They weren't even going to tell me, except Ellen, one of the other girls, found out, and then she told me. And then I tried calling Mr. Westfield, and he wouldn't talk to me, and we're not going to be here next week. And...
Slow down, Cindy. Now, you're absolutely certain that Westfield switched couples on you?
Yes, they were supposed to live in St. Louis.
Well, I honestly don't know what I can do.
I don't... Maybe I shouldn't have the baby myself. I don't know, but I gotta find out if she's okay. And I figured you were the only one that could find out for me, and you were there when she was born. You'd really want to find out if she was okay, too.
Of course I do. I want both of you to be okay.
Oh, no, listen, here comes my mom. She's gonna kill me if she finds out. I'm gonna go crazy if I don't find out about my baby, okay? Bye.
Cindy?
What am I going to do? I'm broke. My kids don't have decent clothes. They don't have any food. What am I supposed to do?
Oh, this takes time.
I realize that it's not part of the normal process, Mr. Strickland, but the natural mother is my client, and I thought that for her peace of mind, you would mind a short visit.
Miss Carlin, I don't mean to be difficult, but my attorney has told me that the only interview we have to be subjected to is from the Bureau of Adoptions.
It will only take a few minutes, Mr. Strickland. Please. Mr. Strickland. Thanks for the info, Claire, but it didn't work.
Didn't?
No. How did you get their name?
I don't know what you're talking about, Kate.
The Stricklands. The people who adopted Cindy's baby?
Oh!
You didn't leave this on my windshield?
No.
Then who did?
I don't know.
think I have a secret admirer.
Whoever broke in knew exactly what he wanted. Went straight for the adoption file. Never so much as touched the typewriter.
What about the petty cash box?
Oh, thanks. A couple of $100. Lousy smoke screen. Is Cindy Carlton back in town?
I don't know. She hasn't been to see her social worker.
Yeah, Kate Carlin. How close are you sticking to her?
I know the last time she went to the John.
Good. Keep it up.
It's very kind of you to let me in, Mrs. Strickland. I drove by so many times that I finally just had to knock. I haven't seen it since we moved back east. You've done some lovely things.
Well, actually, it was mostly the decorator.
It's a big house to do alone. Frankly, we couldn't afford it.
Well, we were very lucky. Carl, I mean my husband, his business really picked up a lot last year.
Oh, how nice. What kind of business is he in?
He's an accountant. He's working late.
Well, I wonder, could I see the upstairs if it's not too much trouble?
Yes, of course.
Oh, she's so sweet. You must be very happy.
She always seems to do this when I hold her. Teresa! Teresa! I'm sorry. I guess being an only child didn't help. I never was exposed very much to babies. Of course, Carl says it just takes a little getting used to. Mm-hmm. But that crying, well, it's loud noises have always kind of bothered me. Not him, though. He has 2 other children. They live back east with their mother.
Oh, how old are they?
They're teenagers. Carl calls us his second chance family. It's funny, but Annie never cries when he holds her.
I really should be going. I'm terribly sorry if I've intruded on you.
Oh, no, that's all right. I've enjoyed it.
Come in, Kate.
Uh-oh, why do I feel like I'm being summoned to the principal's office?
Give me a break.
Sorry.
What's your caseload?
About 80 million? 60. You already know that.
Is it too much for you?
No more than it's ever been.
Markowitz, no heat for 4 days. Couldn't reach you. Danton handled it. Guy Moon, arrested without proper papers. They booked him as an illegal. Schneider found an interpreter for him and found his immigration papers in the file dated 3 weeks ago. The Caponettis.
I get the picture, Malcolm. Does it say anything in there about the Dickens or the Marquis children or Ida Pearson's new apartment with hot and cold running water?
Or the Carlton baby?
Oh, I see.
Do you? I tried to let it rest for a week or so, but it's getting more time-consuming.
This one's special.
Would you explain that to Guy Moon or Seymour Markowitz?
Malcolm, Cindy Carlton's baby isn't the only one. There's a whole network out there. Baby importers, interstate adoptions for people who don't qualify. Women actually getting paid to get pregnant. It's a big business. Cash under the table for the purchase and sale of human lives.
I didn't know it'd become such a cause for you.
Neither did I.
Good for you. We all have our interests. Claire works the rape hotline, Wilson's into drug rehab, and my baby's street gangs. But we do it on our own time, precious as it is.
Got it.
One more thing. You should know about the complaints from your co-workers.
What?
Do you know how they get when the pressure's high?
Oh, yeah, that's why they call it the pit.
Nevertheless, you have always set the highest professional standards for yourself. Some of the others resent it.
Prejudice.
Office politics.
Prejudice.
Human nature. Give us both a break, Kate. If you don't do it yourself, I'll have to step in and prioritize your cases. I'd rather not do that. I have too much respect for your work.
Thanks, Malcolm.
Have a nice day.
Don't do that.
Sorry.
Oh, well, when did you get back?
Over the weekend, my mom didn't feel so good, so I had to take care of the kids. Oh, I brought you something from Hawaii. It's kind of wilted, but it still smells pretty good.
It's beautiful, thank you.
Did you find them?
Well, I only met the woman, but she seemed nice. Just fine. Oh, it's so sweet, thank you. I'm running late. Can I give you a ride?
No, Joey brought me. He kind of feels bad about the baby and everything. 17. Miss Conn, I gotta talk to you.
I can't. Not right now.
Come on, Miss Conn, it's important. I want to see my baby again.
Cindy, that's just not possible. I've already gotten into trouble for taking so much time with you.
Well, how about later, please?
I'll try. I'll try to call you at home tonight.
Forget it.
Cindy, forget it!
Well, I told the brother, man. I said, look at me. You don't have to take me through all them changes. And you know what he told me? He said, what?
Oh, my goodness. Yes, indeed.
Look here, baby. What's the classic thing like you getting these days?
Hey, we're talking to you, Mama. How about some action, darling?
Well, you know, you shouldn't be walking around here by yourself. You could get hurt or something.
Yes, indeed.
find me.
Your brother told me.
Great.
You want to talk?
Hey, yeah. Joey's really sexy, huh? No, he was really relieved that I didn't keep the baby. Gave him $500 to sign the release. Look, got me a present.
Oh, honey's beautiful.
I love it. It doesn't mean that we're going steady or anything like that. I mean, my mom would kill me if she even thought I was seeing him. He's 17, you know.
I know.
Are they rich?
They seem to be pretty comfortable. They have a beautiful big house, lots of nice furniture.
Where is it? All right, all right. Did you see her?
Cindy, don't worry about the baby. She's fine.
Don't worry. All I ever do is think about her. About how she must look. How big she must be getting. If they love her as much as I do. I even named her. Kristen. You know, I've never wanted something so bad in my life.
Cindy, I can understand that. There are lots of reasons to keep her. But you should just stop and think about the reasons you shouldn't.
You know, all you people do is treat me as if I'm stupid or something.
Oh, son.
I mean, you know, I may be 14, but I'm old enough to have a baby. Now, maybe I'm just old enough to take care of one.
Here, give that to me.
Listen, do you got a match? And don't tell me I'm too young to smoke.
The lighter is broken. Try the glove compartment. Give me your French fries. Ready? Mrs. Carlin, this is Kate Carlin. May I please speak to Cindy? I dropped her off 20 minutes ago at the house. Have you been there the whole time? I'll explain later. Sorry. Bye.
You get away from her!
Cindy. Shh. Cindy, what happened?
She was trying to kill my baby. Don't you see, Kate? I just can't leave her here.
Give her to me.
April? April?
They tried to take our baby.
What?
They just came in here and tried to take our baby.
Oh, my God.
Mr. Strickland.
Who are you? Who the devil are you?
I'm Kate Carlin, who spoke on the phone, Family Services, remember?
Carl, I want you to call the police. They tried to kill our baby. I want you... Mine, Kate, tell them she's mine.
Now, hold on. I think we should talk.
Get out of here.
Listen, your wife is very upset.
Of course she's upset. Now, you get out of here now, or I will call the police.
I can explain, Mr. Strickland. Mr. Strickland,
You have no right being here.
Why? Do I'm her mother.
Cindy.
How dare you say that? How dare you say that? You didn't even want the baby. You couldn't wait to get rid of it. Well, you gave up all rights to that baby when you signed the papers. Now, I'm calling the police. If you're not out of here by the time they answer, I'm going to have you both placed under arrest.
Mr. Strickland, please hear me out.
Breaking and entering. Also attempted kidnapping.
All right. All right. We're leaving. Cindy, come on.
No, wait a minute, Kate. We can't leave her. No, we can't leave her.
Stop it. We're leaving. Now, I'm very sorry, but this is not the end of it.
No, I just don't get it.
Please, Cindy, I want to go home.
I just don't get it. I mean, I tell you that she almost killed Kristen. Why won't you believe me?
Why should I? Damn it, you stole the address from my briefcase, along with who knows what else. That doesn't exactly make you the most reliable witness, does it? By the way, may I?
Okay. But next time it might be too late. You swore to me she was all right. You wouldn't even have had the address if it wasn't for...
What do you know about that? Cindy.
Cindy.
Cindy. What do you know about that?
You won't tell her anything, will you? Well, it was all because I was so upset in Hawaii. Joe kind of broke into Mr. Westfield's office and left it on your car.
But why'd you have to steal it from me?
Oh, Joey won't give me the address. He thinks as soon as I get Kristen, I'll be at his door hassling him to get married or something.
Would you?
No. I don't think so.
If I help you, Cindy, if I help you, will you think about letting another couple adopt Kristen through the county?
I don't know.
Cindy, will you think about it?
I don't know.
Well, at least you're honest about that.
stupid. How in the hell did she find us?
I had somebody watching her, Mr. Strickland. But he got involved in something else.
Why, that's terrific. That's just terrific. You don't realize what this has done to April. You promised us anonymity. We paid you, well, a lot of money to make sure that something like this didn't happen. You better make sure that the social worker doesn't get my baby back.
Are you threatening me, Mr. Strickland?
Call it whatever you want. I just want to make sure you earn some of that outrageous fee.
That outrageous fee, Mr. Strickland, bought your wife signed statements that she was incapable of bearing children for medical reasons. It also paid to destroy adoption rejections from 3 or was it 4 different agencies because of her history of mental instability. All of which didn't seem too outrageous to you at the time. Now, if she falls apart now, Mr. Strickland, that's your problem. My job is over.
Oh, it is it? Well, I am not going to lose the baby. You either make sure that Miss Carlin gets off my back, or I'm going to sue you for every cent you're worth. If that doesn't work, I'm going to blow your operation wide open.
Mr. Strickland, don't be foolish.
I'm not being foolish. Don't you see, I have nothing to lose.
My belly's starving! Larry, no!
Easy, boy. All right, get him up. Get him up. Take him down the stairs.
The calf is starving! Down the calf!
I thought you'd talk sense to her. She'd have changed her mind if you'd let her be.
When? It's been over a month and Cindy gets more determined every day.
You don't understand.
Try me. Please, convince me that Cindy's completely wrong.
Such a child. Go on. I don't want to fight Cindy. She's not like those tramps she runs around with. She just needs a lot of love. She's real, kind of artistic. Always drawing pictures and making presents for me at school. Ashtrays and things. I want her to do something with her hands. You know, a hairdresser, maybe?
Yeah?
They make pretty good money. So she could take care of herself. Instead of finding some jerk who pay the rent when he's sober. She's really lucky. Don't beat her up. I pray every night that she's smarter than that. Pretty stupid, huh?
Do you love her?
Of course I love her. Her mother.
Janet. Cindy is a mother, too.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you, Mr. and Mrs. Hoffman.
Thank you, Mr. Westfield. And I do hope that we can work this out.
I do, too. Well, Miss Carlin, glad you could make it.
I can't stay long.
Good. I'm due in court. Melanie, if Ralph calls again, tell him not to waste my time anymore. This way, Miss Carlin. Oh, would you care for anything?
No, thank you.
Oh, excuse me just a minute. Sweetheart, you got my club soda?
Yes, sir.
Oh, watch the old waistline. Please sit down.
Thank you.
Suppose somebody like you doesn't have to watch what she eats. Get away with anything, right?
Mr. Westfield.
Oh, excuse me just a minute. Oh, Melanie, remind me to call Jack Gould on that Caldwell deposition before I leave, will you? Thanks. I'm sorry. Where were we?
We weren't.
Oh. Thank you, Mel. Look, hold all my calls except for my wife, will you? You sure you won't have anything?
I'm sure.
So, how are you?
Overworked, Mr. Westfield, so if you don't mind.
Miss Carlin, I have a client who's considering pressing criminal charges against you. Breaking and entering and attempted kidnapping.
You could probably tell me all about breaking and entering, couldn't you?
My client has also mentioned suing you for personal damages, starting with the invasion of privacy, harassment, and the destruction of personal property. They also want me to contact your supervisors, informing them of your actions, which are unprofessional, irresponsible, and completely out of line. All of which will probably cost you your job. You had no right taking Cindy Carlton to the Strickland's home.
I was trying to stop her.
Oh, sure.
I don't believe this. I'm sitting here defending myself against you. Did you know that Mrs. Strickland nearly killed the baby that night?
Can you prove that? I mean, you actually saw her?
Cindy did.
Cindy did? Oh, really? Oh, well, I'm afraid that a 14-year-old kid with her background, desperate to get back a child that she shouldn't have had in the first place, would hardly be considered a credible witness.
Brilliant, Westfield. Really brilliant. What's the deal? Well, you didn't ask me here just to warn me about all this. You want to negotiate, right? My job? My reputation? For what?
Miss Carlin, there's only one way to stop the Stricklands from pressing charges against you.
What's that?
If Cindy Carlton doesn't petition the court for her baby, talk her out of it before next week's hearing.
Is that all? Well, I'm afraid that Cindy's already made her decision. Nothing will change her mind.
You could.
I don't want to.
Miss Carlin, I really think you ought to reconsider. You're facing very serious charges.
I'll see you at the hearing, Mr. Westfield.
Melanie, get me Marley Halleck.
Are you all right, man?
gentlemen, thank you very much. Why were you working so late?
Probably for the same reason as you.
Want a drink?
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Come on.
Oh, I do. Thanks.
I suppose you got a license number.
No, I didn't.
Make of car, color?
No. It was dark. All I could see were headlights.
Well, that narrows it down.
I know that Westfield is involved somehow. I bet my life on it.
You already have. Look, why don't you ask your boyfriend to stay with you tonight? You're kidding.
I didn't say I didn't have one. Don't start analyzing, Sergeant. I'm not in the mood.
I just figured a good-looking girl like you ought to be married or something.
I tried marriage. Didn't suit me.
It's a nice picture.
Thanks.
You hungry?
No, but go ahead and help yourself.
Well, I thought we might go out for something.
You go on. I'm fine, really. Sergeant?
Yeah.
Can't you even check Westfield out?
What do you want me to do? Excuse me, Mr. Westfield, but you're under arrest because Kate Carlin thinks you don't like her. Now, we all know social workers don't have enemies, so you've got to be the one. Look, I can't even lift a finger without hard evidence. Don't give me that righteous look, please. When you've been through it as many times as I have, you'll stop losing sleep over it.
Oh, I've already given up on sleep.
Hey, lock this.
Good idea. Frill.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay.
So, after I had some time to think about it, well, I thought it would be better if...
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I had an emergency. Kate Carlin, I'm Cindy's social worker.
Take a seat, Miss Carlin, and we'll continue with the proceedings.
Thank you.
Go on, Cindy. You'd had some time to think.
Yeah, and... Well, I thought it would be... The baby would be better off with the Stricklands instead of with me.
You know that after today, you won't be able to change your mind again.
Cindy?
Miss Carlin?
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor. But something is wrong. This hearing is to petition to get the baby back.
The petition's been withdrawn, Miss Carlin. We're continuing adoption proceedings.
Excuse me, Your Honor. May I speak to Cindy? Cindy, aren't you, don't you still want the baby back? Were you threatened in any way?
Your Honor, I resent the implication of any wrongdoing on the part of my client.
Mr. Westfield, it's a valid question. You can answer, Cindy. Don't be afraid.
Well, I don't... What do you mean?
Did someone say that they would hurt you or the baby if you tried to get her back?
Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
No, no one threatened me.
Your Honor, But I have reason to believe that the Stricklands may be unsuitable parents.
Your Honor, if Miss Carlin had bothered to get here on time, my clients would have been spared the embarrassment of her accusations.
Miss Carlin, we have character references, medical and psychiatric reports. Mr. and Mrs. Strickland have been interviewed twice by the Department of Adoptions and appear to be suitable parents.
Well, may I please speak to the interviewer from Adoptions?
No. But Mr. Osborne of the department reviewed the case and interviewed Cindy twice in the past 10 days. It's all here.
Well, Your Honor, as long as we have the approval of the department and the natural mother, I see no need to waste the court's time.
Cindy, for the record, please. You agree to the adoption?
Yes, sir.
Right, Mr. Osborne, you or someone from your department will conduct a follow-up interview with the adopting parents within 90 days and file the findings with this court. The adoption can proceed. This court is adjourned. Congratulations, everyone.
How'd you get to her, Westfield?
Miss Carlin, I have put together a lot of families, you know. Lonely couples, unwanted babies. Yes, my file is full of grateful letters, family portraits. It's very rewarding.
How touching. And this heartwarming feeling that you have, how quickly would you give it up if the profits weren't so high?
Oh, by the way, I'd convince the Stricklands not to file against you.
You know what you are, Westfield.
You're really ticked off at me, aren't you?
How did you get in here? It's a security building.
Oh, come on. Give me a break.
A break? Give me a break. You begged me to help you. You cried and you moaned and you dragged me into this. I put my job on the line. I nearly get killed on the freeway, make a fool of myself, break the law. And you do what you did today without even warning me. Now you want a break.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That smile doesn't do it anymore, kid.
Listen, I'm pregnant.
Did anyone ever explain birth control to you?
Sure. Well, Joey said it was cool. Why shouldn't I believe him? We love each other.
Cindy, you're 14. And you're
only 14. You're only 14. Now you're starting to sound like my mother. I mean, she's always getting mad at me because of Joey, but she's the one that's got all the guys. I mean, I remember when we used to live in this trailer park. She used to come in the middle of the night and wake me up. And I'd take my little pillow and my little blanket, and I'd take it into the other room, and I'd lie on the floor. But I could never get to sleep because all I could do was hear her in there. Now listen, Kate, maybe I just grew up a little too fast. I don't know. Joey's the only guy I've ever been with like that. I wouldn't do it if I didn't love him.
Cindy, you didn't hear me. I wasn't putting you down. But you are just 14 years old. You're bright. You are beautiful. You've got your whole life ahead of you. Don't settle. You don't have to settle.
Thanks. I like you for that.
So, what are you going to do about this baby?
I don't know.
Let me ask you something about Mrs. Strickland. You knew she had serious emotional problems, didn't you?
Yeah, but, Westfield said that she's seeing a shrink until she gets used to having a baby in the house.
So at the hearing, Westfield did know that you were pregnant.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess my mom told him. I mean, she's scared of him. Oh, I'm not, though. Oh, do I hate him.
Cindy, I hate Westfield, too. But I can't do anything unless you help me. Will you do that? What's your name? Where'd everybody go?
The baby.
That's right, the baby, and the Alex and the other girl.
My baby's hungry. I have to feed my baby.
Who the hell are you trying to be? Nancy Drew? Why didn't you call me?
Don't yell at me. I couldn't find
You should have waited.
I couldn't find
You could have been hurt.
So?
So I care.
What a team, huh?
You okay?
I don't know. But you are getting what you needed, Sergeant. Evidence. Hard evidence. Suspended.
Would you like to see the report?
I can guess what it says.
Why didn't you just let it go?
Because no one else seems to care.
Kate, it is a decision between two consenting parties. You're involved in something that doesn't concern you anymore.
You bet I'm involved. You ought to try it. It feels terrific.
Don't be so dramatic.
Yesterday, Malcolm, I held a dead baby in my arms. Born a junkie like his mother. Somehow Westfield's responsible. I don't know how to prove it. There's a warrant out for the Helix now. If they'll testify, maybe we'll get him. Murder, manslaughter, I'll settle for negligence. And if getting him means losing this job, you know what you can do with it. But I will not let myself forget that baby.
April! 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 Answer me! April? April?
Please, I can't do it anymore. I can't. I tried so hard, Carl. I tried so hard to do it, but it's the noise. The noise is so loud.
Where's Teresa? Huh?
Teresa? She went out, Carl. I sent her to the movies because I thought I'd be okay. But then the crying started, Carl. The crying started. I had to call you because she just wouldn't stop. She wouldn't stop. Carl, she hates me. She wants to kill me, you know. She does.
April, what did you do with the key? Yes.
I threw it out the window. I threw it out there. I threw it out. Carl, I had to throw the key out. Carl, I had to keep myself away from her.
Annie?
Carl, please. I put her in the bathroom and then I locked me out. How can I be afraid of something that is so little?
Honey, where are your pills? Hmm?
They don't work anymore, Carl. I call them my Evelyn pills. I bet you didn't know I did that. I call them Evelyn pills because they make me calm. Maybe they won't make you miss her so
Honey,
much.
I don't miss her, honey. I don't.
Carl, you've been so patient with me. You really have. And I thought maybe the baby would make you happy. And that maybe it might help you to forget them.
Oh, you silly girl. Now listen to me. No, shh. Listen. If I wanted to be with Evelyn, I'd still be with her, don't you see? You're the most important thing in the world to me now. You're the one I love.
Do you, Carl? Do you? Then please. Please don't let me keep the baby anymore. Please. Please, maybe next time I won't be able to throw away the key. Carl, please. Please. Please.
All right.
Flight 349. Rise 517. Okay, now I'm on my way to Strickland's now. I'll meet you at the hotel in the lobby.
Let's just get out of here.
Where'd I put those dumb keys?
Marty, let's just get in the car and go.
Here,
Let's just get out of here. If I have to look at these stupid girls one more day...
Don't give me that. You're no better than they are. You're just as trashy as when I first found you.
Marty, that's not true. Marty, listen to me. I don't know why you let him push you around.
Don't you ever say that. We're partners. Unless you want me to mash that other eye for you, huh? Is that what you want? Actually, I think you're getting to like it.
Marty?
Hello? This is she. You bet I would. Uh-huh. Can you spell their name? You wouldn't want to tell me why you're doing this, would you? Well, lady, whoever you are, God bless you.
Bus now departing for Modesto, Stockton, Sacramento, and Redmond.
Look like you've seen a ghost.
Marty Hellick, downstairs with the baby.
Did he see you?
I don't think so.
Next time, use the back stairs, will you? Come on in. Everybody, this is Kate Carlin from Social Services, whom I told you about. Yeah. How do you do? All right. All right, now they've already announced that the flight from Phoenix will be 10 minutes late. Let's review. That's so that we can intercept it at the other end of the runway and replace Mr. and Mrs. Bogner with Carol and Mick. He'll get everything on tape. When I give the word, we get him. And I mean get him.
What's happening?
Plane's gonna be a little late.
Well, how nice to see you. Did you have a good flight?
Fine, very nice, thanks.
Good. This is Mr. and Mrs. Bogner, Marty.
Those aren't your people.
No, it's the Bogners. It's gonna be touchy. I'd feel safer with pros down there.
And there's your little girl.
I wonder if we could do this quickly, Mr. Westfield. We're a little tired.
Oh, of course. Perhaps we should go into the coffee shop where we can do the paperwork,
Look out.
What?
I want to go to the coffee shop.
I'd rather not, if you don't mind.
All right. Now, how about over here? You're going to want to sit down to sign this.
She came through. Let's keep our fingers crossed. They're both awfully nervous.
She's older than we thought. We expected a newborn.
Why the hell is she bringing that up?
Bring what up?
She doesn't like the baby.
What?
She's 9 weeks. But it's a very special case, Mrs. Bogner. You see, both parents were killed in a car accident. The grandparents on the mother's side are old friends of mine. They're the legal guardians. They felt that the child would be better off if raised by a younger couple. And frankly, I think the constant reminder of their own little girl was too much for them.
Uh-oh. She's angry. Keep your cool, honey. Keep your cool.
Can we take her now?
She's all yours. Oh, Mr. Bogner, can I speak to you alone for just a moment?
This is it, I think. Don't blow it, Bogner.
I would like to go over the figures just so there's no misunderstanding.
Mr. Bogner, that seems hardly necessary.
That's just good business, Mr. Westfield.
All right, if you wish. Let's see, there were 3 payments of $5,000 each. That's total $15,000, which I've already received, right? Well, the expenses were $5,000. plus my fee, which is $10,000. So that's an additional $15,000, which you should have now. Payable on delivery of the infant in cash.
Here it is. Thank you, Mr. Westfield.
Thank you, Mr. Wagner.
Okay, let's go.
Westfield, police, you're under arrest.
Mr. Westfield.
Mrs. Bogner.
You have the right to remain silent.
Please,
You have
I'm
the right to remain silent.
sorry.
Anything you say can and will be used.
I'm really sorry.
You have the right to speak with an attorney, to have the attorney present during questioning. If you so desire and cannot afford one, an attorney will be appointed to you without charge before questioning. Do you understand these rights as I have given them to you?